go, let's go, let's go. What's good, world? It's your boy Yo Escobar, man. The worst sport battlegrounds. Get your bars up, media, Smoke Kings TV. We got a motherfucking special guest in the building, man. Mr. 305, no trick daddy. What's good with it? Don Marino, holla at me.
What's good with y'all, man? What's good with y'all, man? Thanks for having me. It's blessed to be here, my brothers.
You already know, bro. You already know. Smoke Kings, what's good with it? What's good with it? Mr. Don
Smoke
Marino in the
boy,
building.
man. Look, smoking with y'all, man. I'm blessed to be here, man. Hey, man, we got the Miami legend himself. You dig? Let's go.
You was
Hey, yo,
just
listen, man. I came across one of Smoke King's recaps. Yo, I subscribe to you. Your energy is through the roof. It's hilarious. I'm gonna start following you. I forgot which recap. I think it was probably the Rum Nitty joint. I was like, yo, this man's energy is through the roof. I love this guy. I'm following him. That's it.
yes,
Hey,
sir.
man,
Yes,
I
sir.
appreciate it, brother. Salute.
That's one of my undiscovered gems I came across, man. Well, he really came across me, you know what I'm saying? So yes, salute to Smoke Kings, man. He's definitely motherfucking the blogger, the up and coming blogger of the year. Watch when I tell you, when it comes at the end of the year when everybody's giving awards out, Smoke gonna have one.
Yo,
Hey,
your
Yeah.
energy
man.
is crazy. I'm telling you,
Well,
when more people catch on to you, they're gonna feel your energy. I promise you. Watch.
hey,
Facts.
man. Blessings, man.
Smoke, you want to kick it off? Go ahead, kick it off. Let's go.
Don Marino. That name is so interesting to me, brother. I just to kick it off to kind of get a little backstory about you. Where did that name come about?
All right, so I originally started with the name Don Dollars. People go back. I have like mad footages. I was on King of the Dot with the name Don Dollars. I battled Machete Trevi, and I had another KOTD player. I forgot who, but at the time, it's a crazy story. At the time, there was another Don Dollars, and he was starting to get popping because he had just battled DNA. So crazy story. I got booked to battle XL on We Go Hard. It's my first look, my first mega plate, my first out of town battle. I'm like nervous. I'm shook as hell. I come there to battle XL. Rum Nitty, Ill Will, Sway Sever, Lex Luthor, Moneybags is standing behind him, just looking at me. I'm like, holy shit. So this what makes the story crazy. This random fan comes up and is like, yo, I'm here to see Don Dollars. I rock with him. I'm like, oh shit, I got fans. So the guy was like, yeah, he's right here. He goes, nah, that's not Don Dollars. Don Dollars is black. And he goes, this is a Spanish kid. He goes, nah, this is Don Dollars. He goes, man, this is the wrong one, man. Fuck this shit. I want my money back. Stormed out, and I was so embarrassed. I was like, oh my God. So after that, I always said Don Marino because I'm from Miami. So I always looked at it as Don Shula and Dan Marino. So I always put it together like that. So I just said, you want me to switch the name and rebrand myself. So that's how I came up with Don Marino because of that incident. And plus, I'm from Miami.
Yeah. Okay.
That's fire. The coach
That's
and the
fire.
quarterback.
That's fire. That's fire. That's fire for real. I mean that's ironic, you know what I mean? That happened, you know what I'm saying? But the
That,
name switch definitely it played a part in the marketing. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, definitely, yo. That was so embarrassing. As soon as I left, I was like, all right, man, time to hit the reset button. We're changing the name.
Bet. Okay. I like to start at the beginning of time, the land before time, you know what I'm saying? Salute to Petrie and all that. God damn it. But nah. So when did you first start battling? Like what got you into battle rap? What moment? When was your first battle? All that extra shit, man. Talk to us.
All right, so crazy story is, man, I didn't even like try to battle rap. I didn't even pursue this. My little brother was he was rapping at the time. My little brother was really trying to become a rapper. And so I would just take him to shows and shit like that. I was already married at the time, had a kid, had a job. And so like just to spend time with him, I'll just take him to his rap shows, you feel me? So we went to this bar and they were like, yo, you put $20 down, you could enter a freestyle tournament to battle, and the winner won $500. My little brother, yo, you freestyle, you clown, why don't you try to do it? I did it and won the tournament, won the
Oh
$500.
shit.
Right?
Mm.
Didn't think nothing of it. Went back. So we went back like 3 months later again. Like I said, not even thinking about it. I entered it again and won. Crazy. So still not thinking about it. Like 5 months go by. I entered it again just because I showed up. They didn't let me enter. Like, nah, you just professionally this for like amateurs. I was like, yo, I don't even battle rap. I don't even know none of this shit, you know? Like I watched it with the Guatemala and Smack, of course, but like I wasn't pursuing it. There was a cat there that was like, yo, I think you could battle. You want to come out to Polk County and battle this other kid? He was just a rapper. So I was like, yeah, sure. So his name was I forgot his name. I think it was Skrilla Aziz. Shout out to Skrilla Aziz. So I like again haven't battled yet. This is trying something new. I bring my family members out there. I bring my team, my cousins. The dude just like I started wilding on him, like going crazy. And like as soon as the dude said something like about my mom's and shit, my cousins wasn't having it, and they shut the whole club down.
That was that same event.
So
the same people that you won that money from.
No, that was a different people. Some guy that saw me that just thought he could just throw like a battle with me and some other kid. So I felt bad because people from Homestead drove out there and they didn't even see me fully battle. So there was a league down here called Street Approved Battle Arena. They were like, yo, man, would you battle our top guy? And I said, man, I'm not really trying to do this shit or pursue it or nothing, but I feel bad because my people drove out there and didn't see me battle. So I battled a cat named Ilmat. Not Immaculate, but some cat named Ilmat. And I cooked him. And like little leagues around Florida kept calling me, and I just did it for fun. And finally, I was like, you know what? Let me see what happens if I really pursue this shit. Like if I really, I'm gonna try to make it, and that's how that shit started.
Dope.
So when was the moment where you was like, you know what, I got this shit, dog?
Oh man, I had battled some kid named Mike Spliff at some barbershop in Newborn. Craig Lamar and Loso was there. This when Loso was finally just popping, and all three of them was like, "Yo, bro, you're crazy with this shit. Like, you know, why don't you try to really do it?" That was probably the first one, but the real moment is I battled Drake Dennis, and Drake Dennis was like, "Yo, Don, I think you're special. When people see you, they look like you don't know how to rap. Let me book you on my league, and let's see what happens right there." And like, for someone that to say that to me and believe in me and they offer me tests, that's when I was like, yo, I could really do this shit, man. So that's when I started really pursuing it with those two moments.
Okay. So up until this point, what's been your most craziest battle moment that you feel?
Man, to this day, it was me versus Chess, yo. That's been like one of my craziest battle moments. The story leading up to it, like I got to battle Chess. On the way there, I got arrested. Drake Dennis had to bail me out. Our car got stuck in a ditch. We lost our car keys. Chess was about to back out the last second, but he ended up showing up. I got food poisoning that same day, was throwing up, and got on stage and smoked him, and then got the URL call. And not just the URL call, like URL, Bullpen, and KOTD tried to call me back. And that to me was just like the highlight of my career moment. Like just that whole time period, like going through all that drama, just the wild out Chess, man. That shit was crazy.
You went through it just to get to it. Let's go, man. Sometimes you gotta go through it to get to it. That's my motto, man. For real.
Yeah, I went on stage like, man, I didn't just get bailed out for nothing, man. So let me wild out on this kid. And I smoked Chess.
That's a crazy story. Yo, that's one of King Von crazy stories. So,
Don, how do you? Not to cut you off, but how you feel about the I guess the main stage, the bigger stages, versus this small type of room, this bubble, this pandemic era that we're in right now?
You know what's crazy for me? It's just like so. My recent joint from Nitty, obviously, like people see I dropped the ball with that. And the issue, I went back to the drawing board on Gates of the Garden, where I battled Geechee at Guardians of the Culture, these leagues. I wild out. You know what I'm saying? I'm explosive. Like you could debate. I beat Geechee. Had a debatable with Ill Will. We're talking Chess, Prince Monster, the Thai Law. Like the list is long. You know what I'm saying? And when I go on URL, I seem to like either freeze up or just not do what Don Marino does. So the big stage, it does bring a lot of pressure, especially now in this era with the caffeine. It's not like how it is on the small leagues. You show up, flip the coin toss, and boom, right? It's more of a production thing where it's like, okay, on the count of three, you walk in, see the green light, start rapping, look at the camera, do this, and it's like, damn, this shit is like you got to learn a role before you get the rap. You know what I'm saying? So in this era with I'm always been a person who wrote for crowds, so like the transition over with no crowd has been kind of a little tricky for me. But I did good against Marv. I beat Big Hand. Obviously, the Rum Nitty I hit a little bump in the road, but it is a different pressure going on URL compared to the other leagues. I'm not gonna lie to you.
So what's the pressure like? Does the atmosphere feel different walking into that setting? Like,
Listen, but if I'm in front of I battled for 700 people and felt like, okay, I'm about to shake this shit. I
uh-huh.
walk in a room with 5 people and be like, man, I'm nervous as fuck. Like, I don't know why it's like that, because you know what it is. It's more, I guess, like pause, but it's more intimate. Like it's just 5 people there, where like it's 500 people, you don't really see like faces. You know what I'm saying? You just see a crowd of people, so you just wild out, and when you start hearing that reaction, that shit is like, all right, I'm cooking. So the pressure is different, like, man, especially on caffeine. Like I said, it's not like a regular, like, if you ever been to a battle rap event, you see like 2 battlers walk up and they start rapping. It's not like that on caffeine. You got to wait for a light to turn green. Got to look at the camera, mic'd up. You be careful with the mic. You can't have your chains on because it'll mess up. It's a whole like production thing. So I think with me, I just like to get over that hump. At this point, I just gotta be like, man, fuck what these people think in the chat. Man, let me just rap. You know what I'm saying? So that. The pressure on caffeine is definitely there, though.
Facts. Smoke. You said you had a question. Hey, this led right up
Yeah,
to your
yeah,
question.
just led right into it. Like, do you think? I guess the prep for Rum Nitty, was it the same type of prep that you had for your battles in the past on the Gates of Garden, like you said?
Like, did you switch
Nah,
your
see,
style
Did you
any?
switch up
Or
the style any? Like, because for me, I'm gonna
well,
be real with you, Don Marino. I'm gonna be real with you. This wasn't the battle. It wasn't bad. Let's not get it fucked up. It wasn't bad at all. Like you say, you dropped the ball. I don't believe that. To me, it felt like you kind of switched your style just a little bit. You know what I mean?
yeah. All right, so like I said, I can't like. It's funny, like, so after the battle, you can't really go on an interview and explain something because it just sounds like you coming up with an excuse. You feel me?
Mm,
So me and Rum. All right, so at the time, everyone was complaining like, why is Rum Nitty returning and battling me? I wasn't Rum Nitty's first battle. He was supposed to have a big battle, and then me and him was supposed to battle January 30th on a band battle, like no caffeine, just a band battle. You know what I'm saying? So
mm,
I'm not preparing because it wasn't even fully locked in. It was just they're still trying to figure out the date. But all I know is Rum Nitty had a big battle, and it was supposed to be me. All right, so they booked DNA. All right, so they wanted to do a card right away. It was like 3 weeks before, like I'm talking 3 weeks. So they were discussing with DNA to get him versus Geechee. DNA is like, yo, Don beat Big Hand and Marv won. He's 2-0. Let's get him back on caffeine. Let's get him a plate. I'm not gonna throw the name out of who I was originally supposed to have. That person couldn't do it, so they called me back. They're like, well, listen, we had a big battle for Rum Nitty. That person can't do it. Let's bump up the battle to that. But time it got locked in, all I had was 2 weeks to prep for Rum Nitty. You know what I'm saying? So
mm.
I'm like, fuck, 2 weeks, and then bro, it's Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, so you're not doing nothing. The New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, you're not doing nothing. Then I work, so I'm like, damn, 2 weeks. But at the same time, it's like a 2 weeks Christmas break I had off. I'm like, if I'm gonna do it, I might as well just do it now. Fuck it, it's on caffeine. So the prep wasn't fully have a chance. Now my material, I stood up to like really the culture is and the fans is. If I go in there punching with him, they're gonna automatically give it to him because you can't punch with Rum Nitty. You can't scheme with Chilla. You gotta just do more. My angles was perfect. The only thing I regret rewatching it, I feel like the first round I came across like trying to say like, oh, I didn't deserve this battle. That wasn't the point. The first round of the angle was supposed to be like the reason why you take battles like this because your only income is battle rap. So they're always gonna owe you. You know what
okay.
I'm saying? But I feel like people
Mhm.
kind of twisted it. So the only thing I regret was not coming out with my original game plan. My first round was gonna come out with the Mexican bars, be really bar heavy. So, but again, man, like people, I see how the fans is with me and everything like that, but they don't know it's always, it's a learning lesson. So now watching that battle, I know what I got to do in my next joint. Like, okay, I need to do a better job coming across with my angles because, like I said, people had this whole theory that my first round I was crying or complaining about like, oh, I didn't deserve this. You should have did it. It wasn't like that at all. It was more something like, man, you should sit your dumb ass down, but you can't because you're broke. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So,
Mhm.
but yeah, but I did switch my style up a little bit for this one. You know what I'm saying? So, but like, you know, again, bro, it's always a learning lesson, a learning progress. You know, shout out to Bro Nitty, but like, I walked, even though I didn't win the battle, I walked away learning something more. So my next battle, I know how to put it together and make it more, you know, say more fire.
Definitely, definitely. That battle was fire. There's a couple people in the chat. Salute HB2N. There's some media in the chat, and there's a few people saying you still won that battle. You know what I'm saying? So
Now I'm gonna be real. I lost that battle. I do feel like I won the first. You know what I'm saying? I do feel like that. But I get why people give it to Nitty because Nitty was fire. But like there were some lines like I was like, all right, like I get Mexican in that case, Desperado. Like Sean said that to Young Cannon. You know what I'm saying? So it was just some lines I'm like, all right, I heard these Mexican flips. So, but that's just me critiquing it. But like I get why the fans will edge him the first. But like the one thing I would say, if I would have got through my second, third clean, I think that battle would have been up for discussion because the rest of the angle I had for him in the third wasn't like praising him as a good father, but it was more on some like it was gonna be flipped. I ended up cutting it short. Was like, you see, Nitty, the chat people was not gonna let me beat you, but I'm gonna gain some new fans. But ain't it crazy that I can tell your life story better than you can? And I was gonna break it down like it's because you're just a puncher. If it's not a movie or a gun bar, you can't say it. So like I do
Mm.
feel like if I got to my second and my third real clean, it would have been a different story. But you know, you can't rewind time, man. So
the I don't want to call it a choke. The stumble.
now that's like it was a choke. It was a choke. I gotta hold you. I ain't gonna sugarcoat it.
What
Like,
caused that? What caused that?
believe it or not, it's not because I didn't know the next line. It's because I fucked up on a bar and I wanted to stop and bring it back. But since we in the quiet room, it just looks bad, and I'm like, fuck. Like, I was like, man, fuck. I gave up there. I should never did it. So the bar was supposed to say, it's supposed to get dark rum. The shot is clear. The stock is here. Freedom Riders. They got you to read and you dropped a tear. And the battle, before I messed up, I said it's supposed to get dark room. The shot is clear. Your stock is here. They got you to read and drop the tier. I forgot to say the Freedom Riders. So when I kept going back over mine, I was like, oh shit, I forgot a line, and I just stopped. So it fucked me up. So that shit just it happens. You know what I'm saying? Lesson learned. Next time, I just keep going. Fuck that. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely. Smoke. Go ahead.
So, Don Marino, there's been a lot of talks, brother. There's been a lot of talks about your next battle, my dude. Can you confirm or deny it? Because nobody knows. Nobody seems to quite know. People say that they know, but then they say, "Well, I don't know. It's not set in stone. I don't know." You know what I mean? Are you battling Danny Myers?
All right. So what happened was, like I said, I didn't know. Me and Rum Nitty was like I said, wasn't like I knew I was battling him that early in January at all. So I'm like, Drake Dennis hit me up for the Gates of the Garden and was like, yo, let's kick the year off with Danny Myers. Danny Myers didn't even know he was battling drugs. You know, that's how fast this card got put together, less than 2 weeks. That's how like everyone thinks I had some like month or 2 months to prepare for Nitty. It wasn't like that. So boom, I'm locked in with Danny. I got 2 rounds already set for Danny Myers. I was all out on him. So I got booked with Nitty. Danny got booked with drugs, so we rescheduled a battle. Now we supposed to battle February 21st on Gates of the Garden. Right now it's up in the air because I might be back on URL February 20th against Danger Zone. So right now that battle is up in the air, but depending on the contract and the discussed pay, I will be battling either Danny Myers February 21st or Danger Zone February 20th. So it's either going to be either or of those cats.
How hard is that to keep the memory for bars for both
Yeah.
of those? Like
Oh
at
my
one
God,
time,
yo.
you got to keep a clip for any of these niggas at one time. How hard is that?
No, no bullshit. Like I said, I was been locked in with Danny like early December, getting ready for it. When I messed up with Nitty, I was gonna stop and jump into my Danny Myers material because I already knew it. Like I said, I only had 2 weeks to prepare for Nitty. I was gonna jump into that shit because I had some crazy lines, but I was like, fuck it, let me just when Nitty said, "Yo, bring this shit back," I brought it back. But like I'm gonna be honest with you, and this is not discredit Danny Myers. Like the round I have for Danny Myers is going to torture him. You
Now,
feel me?
Danny has been on a roll.
Listen,
That's a
I'm
fact.
telling you this: if me and Danny battle at Gates of the Garden, I am going to 30 him. Right? Shout out to
Let's
Danny.
go.
That's my bro. I'm so confident in the two materials I already have locked in and ready to go that I'm willing to battle Dangers on February 20th, and then the next day battle Danny Myers. That's how
I mean,
confident I am in those two
salute
materials.
Jada Nightwing. He just battled Rio Nkosi on the 20th on my league, and then of course battled Twerk on the 23rd. It was originally set for the 22nd, but I pushed mine up. You know what I'm saying? Salute to URL. But so you're about to pull one of them. You about to pull a Jada Nightwing.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you, this is no bullshit. I battled what was the name? Reggie P, Tyler Reed, Geechee Gotti, Swamp, Drop the Ruler, Dre and Prep the 212, and Ty Law all back to back 3 rounds. 7 weeks straight, back to back. And the Dre and Prep and the Ty Law was literally like that Saturday and that Sunday. Both 6 rounds. So like I've done it before. That's why like when people are like, oh, he messed up in the choke in the nitty second. I got 10 URL battles. I never choked or stumbled. Like you look at my track record, out of like maybe I got like 40 battles. Out of 40 battles, I probably got like 2 chokes in my career. That one and my first ever PG, and I didn't choke is because someone on my team made a stupid mistake that messed it up. But like I could do it. So like I said, but the thing is I want to give a good clean performance on URL because that's what I need to bounce back on because now people just remember me messing up with Nitty. So
Yeah.
it's, like I said, I'm just zoning on danger zone, and then me and Danny either gets pushed back or depending how I feel, I might just do both.
Okay. So so how did you get affiliated with NWX, sir? I like that. I like that Latino heat type of that Latino NWO style
Yeah. All right.
look that you got, sir. That's dope.
So when after I battled Chess, the video went viral. Everyone's talking about it. DNA just makes a post like, "Yo, Domino's gonna be a star. He got the it factor." Right, and that's all he said. And I'm like, oh, and at the time, I'm like, just oh shit, DNA's tweeting me, Keyshawn's tweeting me. I'm just like liking it. A month after that, like I said, they didn't hit me up or nothing yet. So a month after that, I hosted an event in South Carolina, and T Top pulled up, and me and him was just chilling, talking, like we were like homies, you know what I'm saying? Like we like just like close friends, like shit. And so nothing else ever happened after that. I battled Cuban on band. T Top just comes front row. He's like, nah, I need to be front row for this. So he stands front row. I was out on Cuban. I cooked him. Shout out to Cuban. I like literally 3 days later, DNA called me and was like, yo, T Top said he saw you cooked against Cuban. You even got in a little stuff, but you handled yourself professionally, and he likes the way you move. We all like the way you move. We think you're a star. Let's say we want to add you to NWX. And at the time, I was in a group called People with Reaper Rail. You know what I'm saying? I told DNA, look, I want to join the WX. I would love to. Let me just holler at them. I'm not going to just jump ship. You know what I'm saying? And Reaper was like, yo, Don, at this point, DNA, Shine, and T-Top, and them over there could take your career to the next level. Go join them. So that's how I ended
That's
up
some real
coming to
shit.
NWX.
That's some real shit.
Yeah, shout out to Reaper Rail, man.
Facts, man. Damn, you done battled some motherfuckers. You done battled some names, sir.
Yeah, man. That's what I'm saying. Like when people were like, "Oh, why I'm down in Nitty," man. If you go down my resume, I'm talking Chess, Press Mafia, Prep, Holmesy, Geechee Gotti, Jaden Nightwing, Swamp, Ill Will, Saga, Passwords, Marv One, XL. Like my list is crazy. You know what I'm saying? And like you look at the win and loss ratio. If you want to compare those, I got more wins than losses.
Talk your shit, man. Damn.
Oh, that's a fact.
That's
I
a
binge
fact.
watched your battles this morning. You did at work. You feel me? I don't have you losing now one of the battles. That's
Yeah,
all
man.
right, son.
Yo, I just call it how I call it.
Hey, man,
Yeah.
I watched the Bad News battle. Shout out to
Bad
Bad
news.
News, but you got
Yeah,
cooked.
yeah.
I watched the
I
Geeky
battled.
battle. Shout
Yeah,
out to Geeky, man. You was cooking. That was a very close battle, but I got you taking that. You did.
listen. That Bad News battle was right after he battled Rock, so he was on a run. You know what I'm saying?
On
He
a,
cooked him.
yeah.
Geechee, that was when he won the year he was winning champion of the year. Went toe to toe. You know what I'm saying? You know, it was a fire battle. Saga on the gates. We had a crazy
Saga.
1-rounder. And that was when before the Mike P, the chokes and shit. That's when he was on his run. So like I really went toe to toe with this cat. Like I'm gonna be honest with you. The biggest regret I had with that Rum Nitty battle, man, because like I said, was that I should have been patient and be like, nah, I'm not gonna battle this in 2 weeks. I'll wait till January 30th. You feel me? Because if I had more time, I would have had a better game plan and felt more comfortable instead of being rushed. Because like I don't when I come the only bars I never rush is my Mexican bars because they come from experience from my family, my household. You know what I'm saying? So I take time writing those shits. I feel like the ones I had for him, it wasn't like moving, so I didn't want to give it to him. So I said, man, let me just not go that route. So it is what it is with that though. But yeah, man, I've been in the ring with some major killers.
Facts.
Mhm.
And I think it's dope because I my wife is from Fort Myers. So I stayed out in Fort Myers for a while,
Oh, that's what's
and
up, man.
just
Yeah,
the
man.
whole Florida culture, just to have a Latino battle rapper from there, that's just crazy, man. Like, especially like salute to all of them. Loso, he's from Florida, correct? Like,
Yeah,
there's a lot of y'all that's
we got
cooking, bro,
we
for
have
real.
we got a bunch of us. We got Loso, shout out to him. He's out of Tampa. I'm out here out of Miami. We got Drops. Y'all should check him out. He's out of Miami. He's battled Bangs, Buchanan, rest in peace, PH. Um, we got Knowledge Medina, Johnny Storm, Hiker Live, LMS. The list goes long when it comes to YBS, when it comes to the Spanish battlers down here. But unfortunately, like Florida doesn't get a lot of light shine on them for the exposure. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So we really have to get out of mud because out of a whole state in Florida, there's only 2 cats that's really repping it on a big stage, and that's me and Loso. So hopefully
Fact.
this year it gets more light. But yeah, shout out to Fort Myers. Man. There's a league out there. I forgot what it's called. It's run by King Rock. He throws fire events out there, and I have some
Yeah,
cats in
facts.
Fort Myers, like my boy Rain, Showtime, and them. They was working that out there.
Yeah, facts. They got a league out there. I know the folks over at that league, man. They got a fire dude called Avenue,
Mm-hmm.
Avenue United. Forgot UL Avenue UL. That's how you can find him. But he's fired in a bitch. He's also Spanish, from Fort Myers. Fire, man. Like for real.
Mm-hmm.
But just you being from Florida, bro. Like the culture out there is not really a battle kind of scene. You know what I'm saying? At all.
At all.
So
At all, man. It was to the point, right, for Florida battlers to like get any exposure or just to make it, we had to do it outside of Florida. Like
hmm
just our peep it. Loso got discovered in Bullpen. That's in Georgia.
hmm
Craig Lamar from Florida, Tampa got discovered and spit that heat. It was in
Yeah.
Georgia. Deuce, Georgia, me, Jersey, Johnny Storm. He was big in Orlando, but he got more popping in California with the Swords battle and all that stuff. So it just sucks that us being from Florida, we have to leave our state for exposure. You know what I'm saying? When there's so much talent down here, especially when back when we used to hold the grind time era. So
Yep.
hopefully, man,
Down
like I
down
said, hopefully
south.
this year, yeah, hopefully this year we get some more of like Florida scouts down here. I mean, sorry, URL scouts down here to see the talent that we do have.
hmm Crazy talent pool out there in Florida. You are real. Make sure you
Crazy.
head out there, man, for real. Crazy weather in the summer too. Let's get
Hey.
it all year round, really. So for real, you did. But
Facts. They be having us go out to Virginia or like Maryland would be like 40 degrees when they could come to Orlando or Miami and be here at 75 degrees next to the
yep,
beach. You are real. Stop playing.
facts. Come on, beautiful settings too, man. Come on, y'all could do a lot. Y'all could do a lot. Caffeine. I'm just saying. But have you ever battled any females?
Yeah, I battled what's her name? I battled a female in Tampa on the Zoo Battle League. Her name is damn, her name was Careless. There you go, Careless. Spazzed on her. So I've had one female in my career, but that's the only one so far.
Okay, yeah, I
Are they,
see. I see. I asked that because I see all the kings versus queens going down.
I was
Maybe
gonna say
John involved.
if you could battle on the Kings versus Queens card, who would you like to battle?
I want to battle Yoshi, yo. I, yo, I would I would want to battle Yoshi.
Everybody gunning for Yoshi,
That
boy.
angle would be crazy. Hey, Don Marino, before we go any further into this Yoshi battle, do you feel like you are slept on as an angler? Because your angles are crazy. Do you feel like you're a top angler?
I'm listen. The thing with me, man, I'm super set on when it comes to angles, bro. And the thing with me is like, one thing I'm always gonna have to face in my career now is everything I say or do, I sound like or I sound or DNA is writing for me. I get hit with that so much. But like, yo, you look at my chess battle. I wasn't NWX. I'm scheming. I'm angling chess the whole time about struggles comparing to his right. Same thing with Holmesy the God. I wasn't NWX yet. My third round was an angle about how people compare their life to Mexican bars. So I compare Mexican bars to his bipolar. Like, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying?
That was
so like Geechee Gotti, my first round, I'm angling him about what he's about to tell me. Then third round, I angled him about like, okay, you're a gangster, but this is what I did as a man. You know what I'm saying? So like, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like people forget the work and the shit I done before I joined NWX. But like what I've learned from Shine, DNA, and Top, I'm just adding it to my arsenal and making it better. You know what I'm saying? So I think I'm super set on as an angler, man. Like, it's crazy.
man. That's what I'm saying. When I went back and I looked at the tapes, I was like, hold up, he's one of the top anglers. He's one of, like, in my book, my personal book, in my opinion, you definitely one of the top anglers. Those angles are crazy, brother. Back into this Yoshi talk. My bad. Go ahead.
No. Go watch that. For the nigga that watch me versus Marv 1, the first round I angled about how URL trying to play me. Second round I angled Marv 1 how you compare him to another legend like Luck and Mook. His legacy doesn't add up. Third round I just did straight Mexican. So I really be angling, bro. Like I don't get how, like, you know what I'm saying, when I rap, people be like, oh, he sounds like DNA. Like, my man DNA, that's my brother, but when he breaks you down, he does it within the scheme of a topic that it goes on to a whole angle. Like me, I'm gonna talk punch. You know what I'm saying? So it's just it is what it is. But about that Yoshi joint, yeah, man, I would have a real conversation with her. You know?
Yo, that would be dope. You and Yoshi on King.
And don't get it twisted. I fucked with Yoshi. I saw her come up on A-Hat and ABR. You know what I'm saying? I want to battle her because, like, I seen her come up from ABR, A-Hat, and make it to there. You know what I'm saying? And it's the South, and she's from, like, I consider her from the South. I knew her from the Georgia area. That's where I feel like she got discovered. So it was more of a, like, man, we both from the South. Let's both put on. You know what I'm saying? We came up from the same region. Why not? You know what I'm saying? I got no hate, nothing like that to Yoshi, but I would really talk there. You know what I'm saying?
How you feeling about that, Smoke?
I like it. Hey, I think there's a ton of people that want to talk to Yoshi, but I think
you Don versus RX,
right.
Don and RX together in a 2-on-2.
Listen. I've been telling Debo, and me and RX talking about it. We want to do a 2-on-2 together. Like I wouldn't want to battle her just because I say like she's so cool. Like when I got sick with COVID or when mom got sick, she sent her prayers and stuff like that. Super cool. Like the support system between us is fire. So I would love to do a 2-on-2 with her. Like that'd be dope.
Have you ever done a 2-on-2?
Yeah, me and my brother So Severe, we did a 2-on-2. Shout out to So Severe. If y'all don't know who he is, he was in the Grand Prix.
Yeah, it's fire. Yeah. He was fire in that KOTD joint.
Yeah, super. I did a 2-on-2 with my other brother YBS. We battled Dre and Prep. But listen, I'm gonna tell y'all this on URL after Danger Zone. I got a special 2-on-2 coming up on URL. Y'all gonna love this one. I can't drop the name, but y'all gonna love this one. I promise.
Let's go.
Can you tell us?
That tells me they're bringing back Double Impact.
I can't tell y'all the teammate. It's gonna shock everybody, man. It's gonna be crazy. I promise y'all when the announcements come out, y'all gonna be like, "Damn, this is what I was talking about. This is crazy." Y'all gonna love the teammate.
Let's go. Smoke. What'd you say? Is it on a Double Impact?
Yeah, is they bringing back the Double Impact? Would that be it? So
I can't
okay,
give out
okay, okay, no,
I can't
okay,
give out
okay,
no
okay.
information, but y'all gonna love it though. I promise.
Let's
Let's
go. Let's go. Let's go. So, what else? What else you got from Mr. Dom, man?
go. So of course you got, like you said, you might have Danger Zone, you might have Danny Myers is kind of up in the air right now, right? Who who is somebody that you have your sights on? Let's make this a two-part question. Who is somebody that's like considered a vet that you have your sights on, and who are some of the up and comers that you have your sights on?
All right, so I'm gonna tell you my up and coming right now. I know as soon as I say this name, people are gonna kill me in the chat, especially after that performance. But I want to face Chilla Jones, yo. Me and him be going back and forth every time. Like he'll clown me, I clown him. We'll talk shit here and there. Obviously, I'm with this Danger Zone, Danny battle, and that 2-1-2, I gotta work my way back up. And right now, Chilla's on a roll. You know, shout out to Chilla. Him and Shine had a fire battle. But Chilla Jones be one of the vets I would like to go after. And the up and comers, man, right now is just so hard because like I battled a bunch of them, man. I'm talking Brad News, Gunpowder Pat, Jada Nightwing, Swamp, Easy to Block Captain, Big Hand, Skates when he was there, Cuban,
Pretty much
anyone.
all of
If any one of them, I would like to see real shit. Because right now, I know everyone's high
Uh
on Easy to
oh.
Block
Uh
Captain
oh.
and Fonz, but I think real sick is that guy that's gonna be like number one coming from this class. Like, you know what I'm saying? It would be more out of like that's a competitive nature. Like I would have to like, okay, sit down and really, pick my, really go in the bag for him. But right now, real sick is on a run that I want him to keep going. So right now I got to work my way back up to these conversations. So I'm gonna get there though.
Now you got it. You got it, definitely. So with all of that being said, I know you repping for the Latinos as well as for Florida. When it's all said and done, like, what do you want your legacy to be known for? You get what I'm saying? What do you want those people that you're repping for to realize about you?
Fact. Smoke. I think your audio
I,
is a
I'm, be,
little
I'm, be, I,
weird right now. We heard you.
yeah, nah, yeah. I heard this question though. Honestly, bro, I just think I just want to open the door more for up and coming Hispanic battlers. You know what I'm saying? Latino battlers. Like, there's some dope ones in the West Coast that I was peeping here and there. There's some dope ones in Texas. I forgot his name. He's had a battle and I battle. There's some dope ones that's like, damn, like we need to cross over because if you look at the Spanish pool and URL, it's me, Cortez Loso, and Saga and EK, and it's like, come on, like there's so many dope. So while this all said and done, when there's like up and coming Hispanic battlers or new ones that's making runs, they could be like, yo, Don was one of the ones that was that paved the way for them. You know what I'm saying? Because like I came in this doing Mexican bars, talking about what I know, my culture, my mom struggles, my pop struggles, and I stayed true to that. Even though sometimes from a battle I don't use them or like fans were like, oh, we're tired of hearing them, and I try to like, okay, let me stay away from them. At the end of the day, that's what I am, and that's what me got here. So I want other Hispanic and Latino battles like, yo, I can be myself and rap about what I know and make it into leagues like URL, King of the Dot, and RBE. So honestly, man, when it's all said and done, I just want to be looked at one of the guys that helped pave the way for future Hispanic battlers.
Okay. Dope. Marcus Red said, what does gunpowder pad? That's the other one. Smoke gunpowder pad. Most Skrilla, salute Most Skrilla,
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. What does Don think about the lack of URL YouTube drops? Do you think it's it'll help, with
I,
the marketing and
I,
promo?
I feel like the YouTube drops did stunt the growth of up and coming battlers as the rookies. Think about it. A lot of us popped up. Well, I was already making a name, but like Easy to Block Captain, them, all of them, because of that Ultimate Madness tournament, helped really kind of get the stock more.
Mm-hmm.
But we would have been had used stock and everything like that if we were getting YouTube drops. Think about this. Like, I got battle of Marvin, Pass, Holmesy, Prep, Easy to Block Captain, Swamp, Big Hand, Nabram Nitty, 8 battles that's never going to see YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Like, not saying they're all million battles. I'm not saying that at all. But, like, now when you go back and look at my verse tracker, my view count, it doesn't look crazy, but it's like all my shit is on the app. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I do, and I feel like the lack of that do stunt the growth because there's some people that are just not like avid battle rap fans that's gonna pay monthly to see an app. You know what I'm saying? I got a fan base, like a Hispanic fan base that just watches my shit on YouTube. They don't care about no app. They don't even really care about battlers. So now they be like, yo, I swear, some people be like, yo, man, yo, when you gonna go back on URL? The last one was against Jada Nightly. That's like almost 2 years ago. You know what I'm saying? So and they don't even know about the app. So I do feel like the lack of YouTube drops and it really stuck the growth of a lot of battlers. And when vets talk to us about like, oh, y'all never got a million view battles, it's like, well, how couldn't we when we're not even getting drops? So I do think the lack of drops did hurt a lot of upcomers because it's just like there's no extra lane for exposure. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. You definitely worked your way around that. You know what I'm saying? You and Jay, because you know, you and Jay both seen each other early on. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yo, listen, shout out to Jada Nightwing. I do think to this day, I feel like that battle's debatable when you sit down and watch it, but I know the consensus edged it to him, right? But I'm gonna tell you, Jada Nightwing caught me slipping so crazy. So I'm gonna tell you a little quick backstory. So I battled Gunpowder Pat, right? I smoked him, but I choked in that first round. Like I said, I choked like in 2 battles in my whole career, and that's one of them right there. So the reason I choked is because I had a line where my man was supposed to pour baby powder in my hand. I was gonna smack it like LeBron to the crowd. So he goes to the car and gets the powder. The security at the front door does not want to let him in with the powder because they think it's something else. They're like, nah, we're not letting you in with the powder. So I'm upstage rapping. I turn around for the powder. My man goes, we don't have it. So when I stop and turn back around, I just try to do it without it, and it fucked up my train of thought. So I just called time. But I cooked. I left Earth in a second on Pat. That second round went viral. Like I had comedians share that clip with the jumping. But anyways, I cooked them. My next battle was supposed to be on Born Legacy versus Prep. But then Norbs is like, yo, Don, I can't push you to the Born Legacy because you fucked up and choked. So now they want to see you do 3 clean rounds. So we're gonna put you with this cat named Jada Nightwing. At this time, Jay doesn't have the fixed battle out. He don't have the real Brandon battle out. I watch his footage, and not gonna lie to you, man, a lot of his battles he choked. His ones I was watching, like I watched like 5 of his battles. He choked. He's not completing. He's stumbling. He's rapping slow. So I'm like, oh, they just giving me a layup so I can get my next big plate. So I go in there, just, you know what I'm saying. I like, oh, this material's dope. Fuck around. He comes and has his best performance. A breakout performance, you know what I'm saying? He's wilding on me. He fucking makes the floor on me and shit. You know what I'm saying? He's spazzing on me. I'm like, what the fuck? So it was still a dope battle. But like I remember people were like, yo, this is actually still a fire battle. Like one of the best PGs that time. Not saying ever, but at that time. And then after that, I went on to Born Legacy to face Prep. But yeah, man, shout out to Jado. That's my brother. Like ever since that battle, me and him grew a close friendship. Like every battle we have going in, we either spar or if we don't spar, we these hit up each other and wish each other luck. So shout out to my boy Jay, man.
That's dope. That's dope.
Fire.
Let's get it.
So Don Marino, what do you feel like some of the highlights of your career thus far have been? I know you got plenty more to give us, you know what I mean? But what do you feel like some of your highlights are?
I feel like obviously the chess battle. I feel like the Prep battle, man, that's like I'm talking doing 2 PGs and jumping onto Born Legacy, a crowd of 700 people, and I'm shaking the building. You know what I'm saying? The stepping over the body with the sombrero down. One moment they could be Hector, one moment they could be Smack, one moment they could be Carlos, one moment they could be Don DeMarco, you know, shit like that. Like shutting the building down. Facing other highlights, man, I feel like that's super slept on, and because it happened on URL, people don't count it, but like, yo, I 30 passwords, yo. That's a West Coast legend. You know what I'm saying? That's a legend. I 30'd him. Battle Marv 1. Shout out to Marv 1. Made it to the finals of the Grand Prix, and I nearly 30'd him. You know what I'm saying? But just because like people don't look at him like that on URL, they don't really count those. So, but to me, those are like highlight moments. Like when this all said and done, like I got passwords on my resume. I got Marv 1 on my resume. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Johnny Storm, High Collide. I got them on my resume. So I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Like And I look back the fact that from being from Florida and being Latino and just and even back making it this far in Smack is just a highlight in itself, bro.
Okay. Dope. Dope, man. Well, before we get, I know BA ain't here. Salute to the homie BA for real 100. But this is also streaming on his platform. Get your bars up, media. Get your bars up, word sport. Y'all know what time it is. But I know he would ask you this question, so I'm gonna ask it for the big homie. You feel me? Every time he does his interviews, at the end of it, he gets to a segment where it's called Talk Yo Ish, where he asks you a question. And that question today, Mr. Don Marino, is why is Don Marino one of the most craziest anglers, the craziest battlers, one of the most craziest going into 2021, sir?
Man, listen, I am the reason why there's a new class in a new era. Don't ever forget that, yo. All these real six kid chaos swamps, me. You know what I'm saying? That's why I set the bar standards. Let's not forget. At one point, there was no new class. There's no PGs. There was no nothing. Norris took a long time off, came back. His first PG event was me, main event against Pat. Then me versus Jay and Nightwing. And then they said that there's new talent that they could push. They pushed me and Jay, and we shook the building at Born Legacy. Ever since then, the ball got rolling, and other cats got added on. But like 2021, I'm gonna remind y'all why I was originally one of those cats that people were talking about being Rookie of the Year, being one of the reasons why that there is a class. So y'all gonna see, man. Like I said, people talk shit. Oh, the rum knitting battle or this battle. It's like, yo, this is. I'm still a rookie, or I'm still like in y'all eyes a rookie, so I'm still learning. Okay, a rum battle. Too much angling. Let me get back to punching. Let me add the Mexican bars here. Let me revamp. Let me switch up the flow. Switch up all that. So, y'all gonna see what Danger Zone and Danny Myers, yo. I'm gonna put a clinic on with them boys. I'm gonna remind them.
Let's go.
In the
Let's
words
go.
of BA, talk.
Talk. Talk to these niggas. Let's go. In the words of Kemp, talk to these niggas' souls right now. Let's go. Let's go, man. Tell the people where they can stay in tune, keep up with you at, man.
Listen, anywhere from my Facebook's down right now, but from Instagram, Twitter is Don Marino 305. Man, I could check me on YouTube, Don Marino 5. Listen, salute to y'all for real, man. At the end of the day, that's what I tell people. I know a lot of people have different opinions on media, bloggers, and everything like that. But at the end of the day, y'all the ones that give us a voice to speak, tell our stories, give us exposure. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, my footage is on the app. This right here is dropping on YouTube. Now people can hear my stories and be like, damn, he battled Marv 1 pass. Let me check that out. And it's because of y'all. So salute to y'all, man, for real. That means a lot that y'all be doing this and looking out for us.
You already know, bro. You already know. I mean, if it wasn't for y'all as the battlers, we'd just be talking to each other about fucking birds or some shit. I don't know what we'd be talking about. Stone Cold Stunners and I don't know. But y'all give us excitement, man.
But at the end of the day, it goes hand in hand. Y'all need us and we need y'all. So I know a lot of people be like, oh, these bloggers be talking shit or what do they know? It's like, hey, at the end of the day, my favorite team is the Detroit Lions, but I need analysts to tell me who they're gonna pick up next. You feel me? So it goes hand in hand, man.
I can't wait for that Danny.
Listen. That's a fact. That Rum Nitty battle didn't go the way I want. Danny, I'm gonna take it out on you, my man.
You knock off Danny in the street. Hey, let's go. Let's go.
Salute to Danny. He did this thing with drugs. I thought he 30'd Arsenal.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put a clinic on it with you, bro. I promise you. It's gonna be nasty.
Said, come see the Miami legend.
Yeah. After that, he's gonna be. After that, he's really gonna be asking himself, "Who am I?" I promise you, it's gonna be a problem.
Talk.
Yeah, man.
Man, salute for coming by, man. Smoke. Anything else?
Hey, man, Don Marino, brother, keep doing what you're doing. Don't switch up not one bit. You know what I mean? Fine tune yourself if you got to, but don't switch up. You did. Hey, man. I appreciate all of the talent you displayed in front of us thus far, and I can't wait to watch you in the future, brother.
Yo, again, salute to y'all, bro. I'm gonna be following y'all channel from now on too.
You already know, man. The Worst Sport Battleground, Smoke Kings TV. Get your bars at media. Don Marino. Oh man, that was explosive. Hold on, you got to hit him with it. I can't do your ad lib.
That was electric.
He had to hit him with both my shit. Yeah, and then hit him with a one time for the
Hey man.
for Capo.
No, that was definitely I definitely felt like I got to know more about Don Marino, the not necessarily the battle rapper, but the person, just by the answers he gave us on battle rap. You did what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
definitely.
Definitely a humble dude. Definitely uh uh displays his mind on a different level. You did what I'm saying. I feel like that's always needed in a battle culture, man.
It definitely is. It definitely is. Hold on. I guess we'll go ahead and drop the link. For anybody in the chat that wants to go ahead and join, come up here. You know what I'm saying? Talk to me and smoke. You know what I'm saying? Salute Don Marino for coming by, dropping some motherfucking gems. You know what I'm
You
talking
did?
about? Definitely didn't know he battled a female.
No, but he said he wanted to talk to Yoshi.
That's gonna be a talk, sir. That
That
is gonna
is
be a
tough.
motherfucking
Hey,
talk. That's
can
gonna
you
be dope as
imagine?
shit.
Listen, bro, hold on one second. If he beats Danny
Yes.
like convincingly,
Mm-hmm. As you should.
and then he said he got something coming up with a double team. I mean, 2-on-2, and
Yep. 2-on-2 joint he can't talk about. That's gonna be on URL. Maybe the
mhm.
double impact is coming back. Who knows?
Oh my goodness, if that comes back, what if they do like a double impact tournament? That would be crazy.
Mm, mm, mm. Chill out,
That
smoke.
would be, yeah, we gotta start giving these niggas ideas. The summer is
So,
gonna be
salute
lit.
to the big dogs. Salute to the big dogs. Just like my song say, Lil Dog. You know what I mean?
You
Leave.
do.
Yeah, that motherfucker way. But if y'all would have hit the link is in the motherfucking chat. Go ahead and come up here. Salute to P Black as always. Salute to the chat.
Mhm,
We see y'all. We definitely see
mhm.
y'all. I was flashing comments. You know what I mean? I had to get that talk your ish segment out the way for the big homie BA. You feel
You
me?
did.
Y'all know how we do, man. It's the worst part battlegrounds. Get your bars up media. Smoke Kings TV. SMOK3 Kings TV. Oh, also this right here. See if I still had it loaded up because I deleted a whole bunch of shit. No, I don't have it loaded up.
Hey,
Fuck.
man. Would you who do you want to see Don Marino against?
I don't know if he's battled Loso.
Well, so mm, Don Marino. I want to see him against a puncher.
Rosenberg Raw, damn near.
Rosenberg Raw. Yeah.
I fuck with Rosenberg.
Yeah. Them two will be like Rosenberg Raw is a puncher. You
Mm-hmm.
do what I'm saying? And I feel like Don Marino is also a puncher. He punches with his angles. You do what I'm saying? Like that would be an awesome battle.
Definitely.
That
Definitely.
would be awesome. That would be. Let's go.
Let's go. It'll be.
I almost said it.
I'm not even drinking liquor tonight. I'm drinking fruit punch.
Yeah. I don't know.
I'm juicing. But no, well, I don't want to
Yeah,
end it.
man. Yeah, man. Let's go ahead. And, yeah, I mean, you did.
Yeah, fuck it. We're gonna end it, man. Fuck it. I see one person back here, but we're gonna go ahead and end it. It's your boy Yo Yo Escobar, man. Yo, 2 times, whatever you want to call me, except for bitch or broke. Thank y'all for coming out tonight. Thank y'all for checking the stream live. Anybody that's watching us on the rewatch, salute to y'all. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, share the mofo stream. However the fuck you got to. If you gotta turn your phone, but hey, Granny, check this shit out. Whatever you gotta do, make sure you share it. You know what I'm saying? Salute to home team, home court advantage. Y'all know what time we on. Home Alone podcast, Smoke Kings TV. Talk to them.
Smoke royalty. Come smoke with the king at Smoke Kings TV. That's SMOK 3 Kings TV, and that's on all platforms. You dig? Also, where there's smoke, there's fire. You dig? If you want to test your battle skills, if you feel like you have what it takes to battle rap, you dig what I'm saying? I got 2 spots left. You dig? I got 2 spots left. They up for the taking. You dig? If you feel like you that's something you want to do, email me at smokekings@gmail.com. That's smok3kings at gmail.com. You dig? Also, the Smoke Hour streaming on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Spreaker, all of that good stuff. Go check it out, man. Hey, man, I love y'all, man.
We got this bitch.